Capitol Hill is in full meltdown mode as Donald Trump is once again being dragged back into legal danger, and Washington knows this time is different. What Trump believed he escaped after winning the election has violently returned. Former special counsel Jack Smith is preparing to testify publicly before the House Judiciary Committee, live under oath, in front of the entire country. This is not a closed-door briefing. This is a televised reckoning. Everything Trump tried to bury is about to be placed on the permanent public record, and there is no undo button once that happens. Subscribe now to stay ahead of breaking political power moves and legal bombshells. Jack Smith is the prosecutor who investigated Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 election and his handling of classified documents. He is not a political activist. He is a career prosecutor who has gone after war criminals and organized crime. He only brings cases he knows he can win. And he brought multiple federal cases against Donald Trump. Those prosecutions stopped only because Trump won the election and gained presidential immunity. But immunity does not erase evidence. It does not erase witness testimony. And it does not stop Smith from telling Congress exactly what he found. When Smith testifies, lawmakers are expected to ask him directly whether he had enough evidence to convict Trump beyond a reasonable doubt. Smith has already answered this privately. His answer was yes. That single word is devastating. Beyond a reasonable doubt is the standard for prison. Smith is expected to explain how Trump pressured state officials, pushed fake elector schemes, leaned on the Justice Department to lie, pressured Mike Pence to block certification, and then watched January 6th unfold for hours without intervening. On the classified documents case, Smith had Trump on tape discussing documents he admitted he could not declassify, witnesses describing efforts to hide documents, and evidence of obstruction. These were not theories. These were provable crimes. At the exact same moment Smith is preparing to testify, grand jury transcripts from Georgia's election interference probe have gone public. Under oath, Republican leaders like Georgia Governor Brian Kemp and Senator Lindsey Graham admitted Trump's election fraud claims were false. They testified that they investigated and found no evidence the election was stolen. Publicly, they stayed vague. Privately, under penalty of prison, they told the truth. That combination is lethal for Trump. You now have his own prosecutor saying he committed crimes, and his own party admitting his core narrative was a lie. Republicans cannot dismiss this as partisan. They cannot call their own sworn testimony fake news. Every vulnerable Republican will now be asked why they support a president whose crimes were proven and whose lies were known. Trump's reaction has been rage and denial, attacking Smith and demanding loyalty. But denial fails when evidence is sworn, public, and permanent. Presidential immunity delayed accountability, but it did not erase it. Smith's testimony will become part of congressional record, preserving a roadmap for future prosecution when immunity ends. Trump thought he escaped justice. What's happening now proves he only postponed it, and Capitol Hill knows exactly what's coming next.